First things first, we are going to Bevelle. Full speed ahead!
You just wait, Blondie! Yuna, what next?
She's off to save Spira, of course.
Right. Uni.
Always getting herself dragged into trouble.
We're going to Bevelle. There should be lots of spheres there. So why don't we hunt for them on the side?
Uh-huh. Just admit it, love. You're a goody-goody.
Alrighty, welcome back to this, or welcome to, depending on if you decided to watch in the middle of the series for no apparent reason. We get to go to Bevelle. We don't get a choice, or even anything, we just get to go to Bevelle. Now there's stuff I meant to do off camera in this chapter, but I actually forgot to do, and it's entirely related to trying the, spam square in front of people thing. What is that? The advertisement thing I meant to do, but I forgot. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me at chapter 5 when it actually checks for that. We needed 1,000. I don't think we're at anywhere near 1,000, but it starts going up pretty rapidly towards the end there. So hopefully it's not an issue. Hopefully I stop forgetting to do things like that, but you know how it is with me. Let's go to Bevelle. This entire video is probably going to be just Bevelle because it's going to be a long thing. I believe you can actually get ribbon at Bevelle, but it might need to be chapter 3 that you do it in. I don't remember. It's a complicated place with a lot of crap in it, so we will be back here later anyway, so if I miss it, not too bad.
So how are we gonna do this?
It's obvious. We nab the head honcho. Then we make him lead us to Vegnagun and checkmate.
Not bad.
I got no problem with this. Our target is the new Yevon Praetor, Barreleye.
A girly man like that doesn't stand a chance without his escort.
Careful. He's much stronger than he looks. Company.
Who goes there? It's those Youth League spies. We won't have you defile this place like you did in Kilika.
Well, good luck.
Good luck.
Hey, fight! I don't know what we're set up as. Oh, thief, warrior. We should probably set up a double warrior. After this fight, I'm gonna need to look at the equipment. Well, not necessarily equipment, but dress spheres and crap. We're probably gonna go double warrior for this. Double warrior, white mage. I'm not gonna be stealing anything, and if I do, I could technically just swap classes, but I didn't have much of a plan to steal things.
Wings, take the goal.
Apparently we took the goal, though. So good job, team. Whenever the game feels like letting me actually swap the double warrior. The XP gains from this is atrocious. It's just like killing goons. If, for whatever reason, you need to purchase items like potions or whatever, what's his face shows up on the left for whatever reason, so whatever. I'm tempted to give, let's do this. So haste is yellow, so we'll slap warrior there. We'll slap, thief there. Black mage on that side, and then what do we want on the other side? Let's put a gun mage over there. That will do for now, and we're gonna change the Seething Cauldron? No. Which one is it that I actually want to change? Man, I wish I could remember the name of the thing. That would dramatically help this. What is covetous? Not awful. Ah, unerring path. Why did I not check that one earlier? Yes, I want to change that. We're gonna change that one to White Mage Warrior. Or White Mage Songstress. Let's do White Mage Songstress. Yuna will have effectively no... it doesn't matter what we pick for her because it's going to change anyway. Yuna's going to have no offensive ability, but I'm not terribly concerned about that. The only reason I'm doing this is I intend to, at some point, possibly not quite now, but at some point show off Yuna's special. And then eventually I'll do the same with Riku, where I show off Riku's special. But for now, we're just going to set it up like so. And we're going to set up White Mage Double Warrior. That is not, in fact, that is also not, in fact, a warrior. I forgot it doesn't go straight across. I wish I would stop backing completely out of the thing, but whatever. Then you can swap to warrior. What do we have on her? Magic and guard against silence. That's not necessarily useful. Eliminates random encounters. We don't necessarily want that. That's HPMP Stroll. We don't care. Do we have anything? There goes my PS3 into overdrive mode. Do we have anything that increases strength? Yes. Do we have anything that increases strength yet again? Yes. No. I already have that equipped. We could get more HP, or we could get protection against Confusion and Berserk, which is probably not a bad idea. So there we go. There's our Double Warrior White Mage setup. I don't need to touch that, because I'm not going to save. If you had picked the other faction, you still have to come here. You just won't have these encounters as you fight guards, because you're with New Yevon, so they kind of expect you to be there. We are not with New Yevon, so we get to do this the hard way.
Piece of cake?
Where's the fun in that?
Also, there's Riku's Warrior, by the way.
Another flawless victory.
That was about as flawless as you're going to possibly get, yes. First strike with Double Warrior and a White Mage is going to make these fights incredibly easy, so probably 80% of our time is going to be spent in a loading screen during these battles. What's this? Youth League. Something, something, we hate you, something. Seriously, first strike with Double Warrior. It's great. You could go Triple Warrior, but then you have no means of healing should you ever need to. Which in these fights you shouldn't, unless you're like level 10 somehow. You should not need to heal in any of these fights. In fact, I kind of wish we didn't have to deal with them, but whatever. Excuse me, madam. I'm here to kill your friends. I don't think that was actually a madam. Excuse me, person. Whatever you are, I'm not sure. I like how they just let me walk by. Don't mind me. You guys just watched your friends die and you're gonna let me pass by, apparently. He's fine. You can also do these crazy setups with black mages. First strike black mage, and just do attack everyone in the group with like level 3 magic. It works really well. Until you run out of magic, but you know. It's a thing. It'll be alright. Now, I do not know my way around Bevelle at all. I don't even remember coming here last time I played the game, so... I'd imagine we need to go straight to actually progress to where I want to be, so let's investigate these side paths since none of these people are attempting to kill me. What's going on in here? I don't know what's going on in there. Whatever it is, I don't know how to activate it, so we're gonna move over here. I like how it's like misty in here. For some reason. Not entirely understanding of why it's misty in here. Anything on the side path over here? We got a Ye Olden Yevon symbol on the wall that I seem to be incapable of activating or doing anything with, so once again, we'll just ignore that. And head this way. Excuse me. Don't mind if I do. Maybe the priests have some sort of trusting of Yuna, considering it's Yuna, but... Oop. I need to talk to someone. Let's talk to this person standing down here real quick. Hello? Some of the soldiers have worked themselves into a frenzy. Yeah, the priests like us. With the reports of an intruder. The intruder might be me. Alright, well... I did you. Where specifically does I need to go? It would seem I would need to go this way, but I seem incapable of actually activating that. Can't do anything around here. I like how she does that when you move in this direction at all, for no apparent reason, despite the fact that there's a thing she has to jump over there. Well, I'm already confused. So while I unconfuse myself, I'm gonna cut the video. I'll be back in a moment. I have figured out the potential confusion. It turns out I can in fact do something with these side rooms, which revolves around apparently climbing on top of this platform, which I did not think about, so you'll forgive me if I did not think about climbing on top of tables. It's a Final Fantasy game. I keep forgetting the fact that you can climb on top of tables for no apparent reason. So, now that we've done that, we head over to this room, which you recall had the thing on the wall, which we just saw move. Welcome to Bevelle, I guess. So now we go up here, and then do something here. Central lift destination altered, apparently. Hooray. Apparently I just have to touch either of them. Seems like it doesn't matter which one I touch. And we leave. I don't know who hides their elevator controls in a room like that, but apparently these guys do. And now we should go down if we get on the elevator. There we go.
Yeah.
There's some stupendous voice acting on that "yeah" line, by the way. It was fantastic. I approve. Welcome to Bevelle again, I guess. Except this time we don't have the right platforms around because magic.
The temples reek of secrets. Don't let a couple of fiends throw you.
It's alright. Now, how long are we gonna spend doing random encounters here? Mayhaps never. Depending on how these encounters are set up, it might be set. Oh man, that flan took more than 2 hits. That's actually kind of surprising. Is it gonna take 4? It's gonna take more than 4, in fact. There we go. Heck, even that thing is apparently going to take more than 3, 4, 5. Good heavens. I wish you'd stop poisoning everyone. It's very unfortunate that you would do so. I wonder how much XP we got out of that. Those fiends are actually pretty tough. Not too bad of an XP, 200 a pop. The big thing with Bevelle, though, is there's a lot of bosses. So, yeah, we're still poisoned. I was just checking. I really should just get like 90 antidotes. Let's go this way. I guess. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. There's treasure back there though, and I want it. I don't know who put treasure in the temple. Hi. I don't think you need to say hi to the flying eyeballs, but thanks, I guess. Hey, we learned reflect. Oh, did I? I need to check up on what Yuna's actually learning, because I don't think she's actually learning a skill currently that I want her to learn, but I could be mistaken. I don't have the skill locations memorized in the order you would learn them in. Yuna, what are you doing? White magic level 3. Yeah, that's not something I need right now. I should get Cura. Technically, if you're really training and leveling your characters, you can get Curaga and Reflect by this point. Probably not White Magic level 2 or 3. It really depends on how much you grind, but you could probably get Curaga and Reflect by now. Enemy encounter? Yep. Hello! That was a weird camera. That was a weird camera and a half. As long as they don't poison us in this fight, I'm perfectly fine with this encounter. Which so far seems to be going right, but now that I've said that, he's going to immediately immediately poison. But we killed him. Before he managed to animate, so... I don't know what's up with the huge delay on the experience screen coming up today, that's weird. Might be the temple, I don't know. I don't know how this stupid temple works. It does seem like there's not random encounters though. Which is good. There's how we're flying eyeballs, which I'm not even actually looking at, I don't think. Or it's not looking at me, one of the two. I believe, by the way, we have like 3 or 4 boss fights in Bevelle. What does Pointless even do, apart from be pointless? Seems to just do 50 damage. Come on, PS3, you can load faster than that. We are getting a ton of XP from this place, though, so we can go up there, or we can go down here. Let's do a quick down trip to see if anything's going on. This might, in fact, be the way I need to go. No, it's treasure. My favorite kind of way. 3,000 gil, that's actually pretty good. I approve. And I don't believe I've missed anything so far in terms of percentage gaining material, so we're still on track as far as I'm aware for 100%. I wonder what's up that left side, because it says to go this way. Also, there's a creature over there. Probably an iguana thing. Let's investigate to the left first, if it lets me. I don't know. It might not, because I believe this is the entrance to the temple at the start. No, there's treasure up here. I'm not really sure how this temple works, because in Final Fantasy X, that platform where we're fighting right now is actually the entrance to the temple, but it's not actually attached to anything else. So I'm not really sure how you would actually get to that, that starting platform. If that had slightly less than 100% chance of poisoning, that'd be great. We didn't kill it. God dang it. I guess I could Asuna it, and then give the item that has HP MP Stroll if I really need MP. Just run around for a bit. Let's do that. It's been so long since I've used abilities outside of battle, good lord. Asuna. I know I've already learned the ability. How do I use them? Dirt. White magic, that's the button I wanted to hit. Probably not worth it considering antidotes are so cheap, but I have an item that gives me free MP back, so it's really kind of hard to argue with that. Or at least argue competently that. I can argue with that all day. It might not be a competent argument, but I could do it. Gosh darn it. I like how he's not standing on anything. He's standing between the rails. Well done, game. If I can keep these two on a close enough attack pattern... What's that sound? That bleh. Oh, it's her. If I can keep them on a close enough attack pattern, I can get some combos. You don't need to poison her again, she's already poisoned. That'll give us like an extra 60 damage per round if I combo it. I'm just gonna antidote this. EXP 0. I don't know what that is. That's actually the first time I've ever seen it say EXP 0. I assume it gives you 0 XP in encounters, but where did I get that from, and how long have I had it? Can I go that way? I can't go that way. Is there a reason to go this way? No, there's something over there. How do I get over there? It's not on the map, though. So maybe it's just scenery? don't know. It's got a black pillar below it, so it might just be scenery that you're not really intended to go to. So we'll go this way where it tells me to. Oh hey, he followed me in here for whatever reason. Hello. There's a reason you're allowed to stock up while you can. Let's get 3 more antidotes. We got a fair chunk of holy water. We could get some silver glasses, but I don't think we need to. Guess we'll open the chest over here and investigate to see if there's any others. Alright, I'm gonna make a temp save here, which will be overwritten. Actually, may as well overwrite one of these down here. Will be overwritten later, as per the other temp save that I had. This is not to check anything. Can I do anything with these? No, they're just there. That's basically a, in case of emergency, we get screwed over kind of save point, which I like using. Ow, my hip. Ow, my leg. My hip popped. God dang it. Old man sleepy over here. Also roar. Does this room look familiar? Why is there a giant hole in it?
Let's go.
It's very windy in here. Also, this is not the thing I recommend doing when you're faced with a giant hole that appears to lead to the pits of hell. Recommend not doing that whole jumping in thing. I really shouldn't rest my feet on my PS3, but it's in such a nice spot to rest my feet. It's also made of flimsy plastic material, so I really shouldn't be doing that. It's alright though. It's PS3, it'll be right. As long as I don't accidentally hit the turn off PS3 button. When did you lot get here? Alright, I think this might be the puzzle room, but I could be mistaken. There's a room in Bevelle that's very puzzle-like. I think this might be it. Yeah, there's 6 towers here. This is the room I'm thinking about. This room has a possibility of infinite boss encounters, although they're voluntarily infinite if you really wanted some good XP. I love how delayed that defense system was.
I don't take orders. But I'll make an exception this time.
This is delay.
Trust, love.
She's such a wuss. What am I actually doing here? Oh, there's a thing over here. Hello, thing! Manually disable the security system. Use the 3 control towers with blue lights to disable the security system. Red lights are set to defense mode. Okay. Will do, Capitan. Where are these towers with 3 blue lights, out of curiosity? That's seriously out of curiosity, like... Is there anything past this little dongle over here? No. If I use it again, it just says the same thing. Use the 3 control towers of blue lights to disable the security system. Okay. There's a chain there. Do I need to jump on the chain? It seems like a terrible idea. Oh. I did a thing. Apparently I need to somehow defy physics and do that. So now we're down here. Now there's a system for this. There's an optimal system for this and a hit button system for this. We're probably not going to end up doing the optimal system if I were to guess. I don't know really why I pray like that. I should power break these guys, but... especially since they interrupt when they do fire weapon, but I guess they attack so slowly it's not too much of an issue. And in fact, that one's already dead, so... I say they fire so slowly and they shoot fairly often. If they'd attack someone other than Pain, we'd be in a much better situation in terms of health, but if I need to, I can cast Cure. I think he's dead. Not cool. Oh, there he goes. He was dead, he was just animating. I hate that, how he has to finish his current animation or whatever he's doing before he falls over and dies. It's moderately annoying. So we start next to a tower, obviously. We start next to this tower specifically. And we're gonna call this one Tower 1. We're gonna activate Tower 1. I'll run up to it. And then we're gonna number them counterclockwise. Also, I believe you get an encounter every single one of these, which is incredibly annoying. So this is YSL 0. We are going to power break the living crap out of him. Preferably before he kills Yuna. Which he seems to be focused quite heavily on doing so. He's already power broken 6 times, so we should be alright. No, it turns out we're not quite alright because I didn't heal her fast enough. I think that should be 8 power break. Because it stacks 2 at a time, yeah. So we'll have her power break again. Yuna will not die because he decided for the first time ever to not use Haymaker. And he's fully power broken. Except he used Haymaker again. Because he's a piece of garbage. So now we're just gonna slow boat kill him because he will never remove the power break, and at full power break you do basically no damage. You could probably also armor break him and just soak the damage he does, but he attacks pretty quick. Be careful about doing that. So every tower has a platform, and they do specific things when you activate a tower. So that's Tower 1, this is Tower 2, which we're going to skip. We're going to go to Tower 3. We're then going to use Tower 3. This is going to be a long process, by the way. And it's a fairly difficult process. There's a reason there's a save point before this. I'm gonna see if we can quickly kill him without needing to power break, because it'll save me some time and some MP. It's possible, however, he'll just kill people left and right, but, you know, see what kind of damage we can do here. If it didn't go into wait mode when he did Blast Punch, that would help tremendously, but it does, so bollocks. He got really unlucky there. He got horrible accuracy, and it took him so long to run Blast Punch that we got some free easy hits in. There's platform number 2. And then we're gonna run down this way, and we're going to skip number 4, and we're gonna go to number 5. Doop-de-doo-de-doo. Hello, old friend. How are you? Having a good day, are we? He's about as much of an annoyance as he previously was in the past game, so brace for that. There's 2 bosses you can spawn in this room. This is one of them, the other one's different. I don't remember if this dude is heavily magical or heavily physical, so I think we're just gonna wait on her turn for now. That is a move that is completely worthless, so well done. I may as well pray just to top it up for no apparent reason. We're gonna start armor breaking in a second, by the way. I'm glad he's using Drain, because that is his worst ability. Except for maybe Osmos, but even that technically has uses, because it would keep me from power breaking and whatnot. So he's at max power breaks, so we'll start armor breaking him. Used bio, which I'm not too fussed about. I will remove it though, just so we don't have trouble healing later. So she learned Sentinel, but she does not have armor break, so she's just gonna go into physical attack mode while she armor breaks. Casting Drain again. We're getting crazy lucky on this boss's level of stupidity right now. It has attacks that hit like a truck. It's just being an idiot about them, so sign me up, I guess. There's the attack I was hoping it would never do. Thankfully, we're not running any buffs, so I don't need to reapply buffs at any point. It's using bio, though. And it's dead. Hooray! Sometimes you can get screwed over by this guy, and it'll make it much more difficult than it ought to be, where he'll use death way more frequently than that. Other times, you get in a cycle where he just uses Drain every single round for ages. So... now, if we wanted to, we can spawn that guy indefinitely. We can also, there we go, technically leave right now. There is additional stuff in this room that can be done. Oops. I will not be doing it right now. You notice there's 6 towers. All 6 of these towers can be interacted with. All 6 of these towers have platforms. So just bear that in mind. I won't be messing with them, so can't jump down from here. Oops. We will be back here at a later point. It's not this platform. Which one is it? One next to this. We will be back here later to mess around with these platforms to their full extent. It's not too hard to actually get back here, but for now, we're just going to continue, because otherwise we'll be in Bevelle for like 60 minutes. We'll be in this room for 60 minutes, which I'd rather not be in, so... because you have to fight, potentially, depending on how you do it, you either fight that one boss 3 times, or you fight both bosses 3 times. So... it's a bit tedious. Also, this guy's here. How you doing, buddy? I'm just gonna see if we can physically beat the dude down. We'll use Cure instead of Pray. I'll stop being lazy. At least when it hits the White Mage. Everyone else has high enough defense that I don't need to worry about. Well, I wish I'd timed that slightly better. Can she get a Cure off, or can we kill it in time? We can kill it in time, and she can get a Cure off. Fantastic.